Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. And if it's your first time, you are definitely welcome. So I am awake. It's super early in the morning. And I went to bed early. We had a full moon last night, a full moon in Gemini. And it's the end of the year. I think we have another like two and a half 2.5 weeks left. Yeah. And on this journey, um, as you know, spirit led and just operating with the heart. And I've given up a lot. I don't let time or schedules kind of dictate my flow. I don't even wear a watch. I rarely check times unless I have something to do. And I rarely have my phone with me when I'm away from this apartment. So I'm operating on how I feel. And I've been on this journey of self discovery for a while now. I mean, I'm talking about like literally, like left my home, my things, everything that I had known, everything that had defined me as a person, and stepping into the new. And it's going on like maybe 4.5, 5 months now, and I'm like asking spirit, like, well, where are my new friends? Where is my soul tribe? Where is mine? And because I'm kind of starting to feel like, wow. I mean, I meet people all the time, and I know people. They know me, but we're not like friends. We're just acquaintances, and we really don't talk to each other outside of activities or whatever. So I guess I'm starting to feel a little bit like, hey, I want to have conversations. I want to connect, and I think as humans, we have this need to want to belong, and I know that it's all a process, and I'm receiving like so many new gifts and so much healing, and I am creating a whole new life, a whole new lifestyle, a whole new level. And like the person that I was before I started this journey, I am no longer that person. And I realize that I have to take time and be patient, but it's kind of hard sometimes. And so I guess I want to say to you, if you are on your journey, whether you are far away, or if you are where you have always been, which is clearly, definitely still a journey, because before I was on my physical journey of like leaving things behind, I was still on the journey where I was. I mean, like at, my former home, and every day, and journey is not just physically going someplace, but spiritually and mentally, emotionally going someplace, and changes and breaking through, and just that uncomfortableness of that change brings. And so I am spending a lot of, and I say this really slowly because I'm spending so much time alone, which I understand is part of the journey, the part of the journey to self discovery, healing, um, just consciousness, like new levels. It's like being alone. It's the best, But there comes a time where I kind of feel like I'm ready to get out of like hermit mode. I'm really ready to start to like break through, and I feel like in my core that spirit is preparing me. I'm a lot more restless. I'm like, okay, I'm ready to change. I'm ready to move forward. What's next? Okay, I understood the assignment. I'm here. I've gotten a lot of things from this, but I'm ready for something else. Something else is coming, I feel. And if you feel that in your life, then something else is coming. Okay, and you can feel it in your spirit. You can just know, but you don't really know what it is. Okay, you don't know what it is. You don't know exactly how it's going to happen, but you just kind of know. And so for me, It has been, I feel like I'm moving again, you know? I feel like I'm moving to a different location. It could be a different country. I don't know what it is, but I know what I desire. And I'm not worried about the how it's going to happen. I'm just trusting and going by how I feel, which is really different than being in that masculine energy of like control. I want to know how, where, who, when, etc. You know, it's like, no, you're just operating on that feminine side where you are trusting your heart and your spirit, and you're using your intuition to kind of guide you, you know? And so I'm in that mode. And of course, that old paradigm, that old way of manifesting and creating and all that stuff is like, it's still, I still have some residual. I definitely do. And I can feel it this early morning, you know, still in bed. And I like to talk in the morning. I like to do my video work for my channel in the mornings because, you know, I'm being restored and I can wake up fresh. And I take a lot of things with me from my sleep. You know, I wake up to the downloads that I get, and I'm more in tune with how I feel. And I want to ask you something. Okay, now that 2022 is coming to a close, like, how are you feeling? Are you feeling the shift? Are you feeling a change in your life? Um, have you been able to be grateful to all of the changes and shifts and opportunities and discomfort? I mean, really, like being grateful for it all, just summing up of everything that has happened for you this year, you know? Think about it. Now, I mean, have a cup of tea, a cup of water, whatever, get a pen and and paper, or write in your journals like what kinds of things, or just add up all the things that you've been through, and in a good way, and in a good way, because everything is in a good way, right? It's for your highest good. Things don't happen for no reason. So I want to ask you to take that pen and that paper, like write it down. Don't just like use your, you know, your computer to do it this time, okay? Um, and write down all the things that have happened, like sum them up and write them all down, and all the things that you have experienced and how it's changing you. You see that process, okay? Take the time. And I also want you to take the time to subscribe to my channel too, because there's a lot more. I have a lot more exciting things happening in 2023. But as we wind down for 2022, I want to really end on a fabulous note, because I'm grateful, just like I hope you are, of all the things that are happening. I'm doing exactly what I'm asking you to do for yourself, because once you add up the sum total of all the things that you have experienced, um, and you could see that you are really starting to trend in a way that things are happening. You can start to see a rhythm, whether it's a pattern of like, you know, I'm ready to move, I'm ready for a new life, I'm ready for the new, I don't want the past, or whether it's like, you know what, I'm really grateful and I want to be happy and I want to stay as I am. That's okay too. It's totally up to you. But I was thinking about myself, and you know, like this time last year and where I was, and thinking about how no matter how uncomfortable things were, and you know, challenging at times, but it had to happen, because I wasn't exactly pleased where I was. I was okay, you know, things were not bad, but I know that they couldn't stay that way. I knew that I couldn't sustain where I was, and I didn't really want to. I wanted so much more. And in order for me to have so much more, I really had to make some serious changes, but I didn't know how it was going to happen. I did not know that I would be living in a completely different country. I did not know anything about this journey that I've been on. I didn't know at the time. I just knew that it had to change, and I was not happy, but I was kind of confused as to like which direction like I would go into. And once you open that heart and once you start to want more, of course, thoughts become ideas, become things, become changes, right? Just being aware, because here's the thing, you are the only person that can make change, like real change for you. No one else can do that for you but you. So just be your own architect, your own illustrator, your own painter, just creating this beautiful masterpiece. Like dream, like really dream. And I keep asking Spirit, like, like help me dream bigger, help me dream bigger. Like I want to see how magical and amazing life can really be. Like because I feel like sometimes I know I do, I'm guilty of it. And many people they dream too small. They dream small because they think, well, let me just start off with this, and then as things start to like manifest it, I can like really like change it up, which you can, but like why not like be childlike again and just like, before you knew the rules, before you knew about life, before you went through anything in your life that was difficult, just dream big. And that's my idea of 2023. I'm dreaming big. I've come so far, which you have as well, but I want to encourage you to dream big, like beyond your wildest dreams. Like ask, and you shall receive.